Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to do this black and silver eye makeup look. It is perfect for the holidays, a party or a night out with your friends. And I have used the Conspiracy palette by Jeffree Star Cosmetics. A lot of you wanted to see more eye looks with this palette. I also did something with black and silver that a lot of you wanted to see, so I hope that you like this video. Let me know in the comments below if you want to see more makeup looks, and let's get started. For today's video I'm going to use new makeup products that I got from the beauty advent calendars that I have already unboxed on my channel. First of all, I want to take all of my hair back because I don't want them on my face. The first product that I want to use is this cutie pie here by Fenty Beauty. This is a Pro Filter Instant Retouch primer, and as we can see we have a mini size product. It is super adorable. I like that it has also a little pump. I have never used this one before and I don't know what it actually does. I want to find some information on their website. Yeah, it says that you can use this one for all skin types and it is shine stopping, it is pore diffusing, and it can also make your foundation long lasting. I think it filled a little bit my pores. On the skin it feels like a very smooth cream. It's not sticky and it gives a slightly matte finish, but it's not overly matte. It doesn't make my skin dull. For now I don't see a very big difference, so I want to apply on top of it my foundation, and I'm going to use the L'Oreal Infallible 24-hour matte. I have the shade 13 beige rose. It can work very nicely for my dry skin. With my sponge by Real Techniques, I'm going to spread this all over my face. I'm going to use just a little bit more on the perimeter of my jawline. And basically, this is the area that I have the more discolorations. This foundation usually gives me a matte finish, and I also have it now. It is very similar with other mattifying primers. About the primer, I can see that it can smooth a little bit my skin because my pores now are not so visible. I'm using now one of my favorite drugstore concealers, and this is the Matte Camouflage Concealer by Essence. I have the shade 30 Light Honey. My baby hair are trying to escape from the headband. Moving on to powder, this is the Laura Mercier Translucent Loose Setting Powder. My skin is not very sticky. I'm going to use just a very light layer of the powder because I don't want to make my face cakey. So we're doing a holiday makeup look. We need to speak a little bit about our holiday plans. What are you going to do for the holidays? Are you going to spend it with family, friends? Are you traveling? We are going to Cyprus for the holidays. My mother is going to do some traditional cookies that are called melomakarona, and they are my favorite cookies, Christmas candies, sweeties. I'm not very sure if I'm going to help her because sometimes she bakes them earlier. I'm also using the same powder on my eyes. Do you have any traditional desserts or cookies, cakes that you're doing for Christmas in your country? Let me know in the comments. And on my hand now I have this Lanolips Hydrating Lip Luminizer in the shade Desert Glow. This is what I have now on my lips, and I'm going to use just a little bit more. I don't really like the scent of this product. It has an orange scent, but it is a little bit artificial, and that's why I don't like it that much. After that, I want to define a little bit my cheekbones, my forehead and the nose, and I'm going to use this pressed contouring product by Makeup Revolution. I don't have a shade on this product and I got it in the Revolution Beauty Advent Calendar. I have already tried all the products in a video for that Advent Calendar. If you want to check that out, I'm going to have it in the description box below. I'm using that on the cheekbones with the brush 3 by BH Cosmetics. I'm also applying some near my hairline and I'm blending a little bit in the hair. I know it sounds weird, but this way it's not going to be very noticeable that you have applied a contouring product. I'm also sculpting the lower part of my jawline and I'm connecting the lines near my ear. I'm also going to use the product on the sides of my nose and I'm taking now the brush 6 by BH Cosmetics. I'm also blending inside the brows. I'm doing that because we have some natural shadows here and I want to connect everything. Try to blend very well the sides so no one can tell that you have been contoured. Let's continue with this blush here by Tarte Cosmetics. This is the Amazonian Clay 12 Hour Blush in the shade Exposed. And I'm going to take just a little bit with this brush here by BH Cosmetics. This is number 2. I'm also adding a little bit on the nose for a natural flash of color. It gives a very nice natural pink color to the cheeks, but it's very light for me and I need to build it up and use multiple layers. I really want to try the Sleek Makeup highlighting palette and this is in the shade Solstice. I'm not very sure if they have other highlighting palettes. I think it is only this one. I'm going to take this one here that looks amazing and super reflective and shiny. It is a light champagne highlighter. Ooh, what's happening? Oh my god. This is super beautiful. I'm using this brush here that makes the highlighter smoother and it still looks very intense. And I always like blending everything together and with circular motions I'm going back and forth on my cheekbone. Let's continue now with this brow situation here. I'm going to take a Q-tip and clean a little bit the brow here. They are looking very foundation-y and powdery. New words today. I'm going to start defining my brows with this brow pencil. This is the Slimatic Ultra Precise Brow Pencil by Catrice. I have the shade 40 Cool Brown. I'm brushing the brow hair downwards because I want to create a line on the upper part. And after that I'm going in with the brow pencil. With the spoolie of the brow pencil I'm blending the product and then I continue with the lower part of my brow. Don't worry a lot if the shape is not perfect. We're going to carve out the edges with a concealer. It is a very creamy product, but I have noticed that it's not super long lasting. So if you like overdrawing your brows, you need also to set this brow pencil to make it more long lasting. You can use an eyeshadow in the same color with the brow pencil. I'm also going to set my brow hair with the Wow Brow Gel Mascara by e.l.f. Cosmetics and I have the shade Deep Brown. I like this brow gel because it has microfibers and it can make my brow hair look fuller. Also you can press the applicator on your skin on the sparse areas that you don't have a lot of brow hair and you can give the illusion that you have but you don't have. I'm taking again my concealer because as you can see it's not a very precise application of my brow products and I'm cleaning the edges. I'm also setting with just a little bit of powder. Now it's time for the eyes and we're going to use a Conspiracy palette. It has all the eyeshadows that you want for a black silvery eye look. Let's zoom you in so you can see my eyes. I'm going to start off with eyeshadow Tanacon that has the eye for stamp. And it is a light beige matte eyeshadow. I'm diffusing this in my crease with an eye blender brush by Essence. And I'm going back and forth into the crease and I'm trying to blend very well the edges. And I'm also bringing the color a little bit outwards to elongate my eyes. I want to give a little bit more depth to the crease, and I'm going to take the Diet Root Beer. It is a brown eyeshadow, it has a matte finish, and it is a little bit darker than the previous shade. I'm using the brush 7 by BH Cosmetics, and I'm blending this eyeshadow closer to my eyelid, but again into the crease. I'm trying to keep the color in the outer part of my eyes and also blend upwards and outwards. With circular motions, I'm blending the two eyeshadows together into my crease. Now it's the fun part. We're going to add the black eyeshadow. We need to be a little bit careful. I don't want to have any fallout, so I'm going to take a little bit of the powder that I have used before. With the brush 5 by BH Cosmetics, I'm going to take some of the powder and apply this on my eyes. This way I'm not going to use a lot of the powder because I don't want to make my eyes very dry, and I'm using this eyeshadow especially in the outer under eye area because this is where I'm going to use the black eyeshadow. With a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to take my rides here and I'm going to press it on the outer third of my eyelid. Wow! Such a gorgeous black eyeshadow, easy to blend, very nice saturation. Now I'm going to swift the brush and take some of the eyeshadow in the outer crease, just a little bit. We're going to blend all of these edges, and I'm wiping the bristles a little bit to take the excess black eyeshadow off my brush, and now I'm blending again the edges. I'm taking the fluffy brush that I have used before for my crease. I don't have any eyeshadow on the bristles, and I'm just going back and forth on the black eyeshadow that I had in the outer crease. I'm taking again the Diet Root Beer with the flat eyeshadow brush. I'm going to use just a little bit on the edge of the black eyeshadow. This is a lot of product. I'm cleaning my brush and I'm going to blend again the edges. Basically, we're doing the same thing with the crease colors, but this time on the eyelid. I'm taking the same eyeshadow with the fluffy brush and I'm blending the outer crease. I want to deepen up the outer crease a little bit more, and I'm going to make my own shade, and I'm mixing this black eyeshadow and the brown eyeshadow just a little bit. I'm pressing on the back of my hand so they can mix together. And now I'm buffing this in the outer crease. I'm adding a second layer of the black eyeshadow, and after that I'm blending the edges. I'm taking a little bit of the brown eyeshadow and I'm blending again in the outer crease. Black eyeshadows are always very difficult to use on your eyes, so make sure to blend it with a crease color to have a smoother application. With a clean brush, I'm blending one more time, and this is the 225 brush by Zoeva. You can also keep this like this, add a little bit of black eyeshadow in the outer lower lash line, but this is a silver black eye look, so we're going to continue with the Diet Cola shade. This shimmery eyeshadow with the silvery finish. I'm using the eyeshadow brush by Essence. I'm trying to blend the two eyeshadows together here. I'm pressing a second layer to make the sheen more opaque. I'm taking a little bit of Tanacone on the tip of the brush, and I wiped my brush on a tissue, and then now I'm blending the edges. I'm gonna take again eyeshadow Diet Root Beer with a smaller brush this time, and I'm going to smudge this on the outer lower lash line. Oh, and before we start, I'm going to wipe away the excess powder. I want to add a little bit of black eyeshadow in the outer part of the lower lash line, and I'm going to use this brush here. It is the eyebrow brush by Essence. I'm going to press this very close to the lashes. With the same brush, I'm blending the edges. I want to make it more intense, so I'm adding a second layer. With my small blending brush, I'm blending the edges with eyeshadow Tanacon. And now I'm cleaning my bristles again, and I'm going to take eyeshadow Diet Cola this time, and I'm going to smudge that in the inner part of the lower lash line. After that, I want to apply eyeliner, and I'm going to use the Blacktrack Pro Longwear Fluid Line Eyeliner Gel by MAC Cosmetics, and I'm using the eyeliner brush by Essence. Finally, I'm back. It took me hours and hours to apply my eyeliner. I have used 3 different products because this one here was not very pigmented and dark. I couldn't make my wing black and precise, so after that I said, okay, let's use this one here. This is the Roller Liner by Benefit in black, and this one has a very light shiny finish. I don't get a lot of product on the tip of the brush, and again, I couldn't define my wing. I ended up using also the Essence Liquid Ink eyeliner to create the wing finally. I applied also some fake lashes, this here by Lenny Lash. This is the style 119, and for my natural lashes I have used this mascara here. This is the Maybelline the Falsies Volume Express Waterproof Mascara. So I'm going to remove what I have now on my lips, and I'm going to line my lips with the lip pencil by MAC Cosmetics in Boldly Bare. With the same one, I'm also filling them in. On top of that, I'm going to apply the matte lipstick by MAC in the shade Velvet Teddy. You can leave it like this, but I want to make it a little bit glossy, and I'm going to use the MAC lip gloss in the shade Candy Box. With dark smoky eye looks like this one here, I always like adding a little bit more of my contouring product and the blush on the cheeks, because the dark eyes are very intense and they make the face makeup more washed out. You can also find here another glamorous eye look for Christmas. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification bell, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!